Abusia for aha Kintu TV. Debiane in some private or yako. So Miss Winnie him said a new face that would back into TV. So I mess of services Kawam no wash out to other platform normal comments or comment section as a more emphasis over notification burn so my same be broke into TV no my face space in when and 78 no one near so a woman gana any we are sick afternoon. Libya Dana in some private or your console all for Miss Winnie them. And more emphasis of a bond so I'm simply at the brown when you be 80. Young bread and one winning second to TV as some near to say, to your boss, you should me once as some way and sunny at your bro, no so when you be 80. And when you come home, Namino Million, young Quaje and some and Shumo, you share.
Beijing's announcement of additional credits worth $50 billion to Africa, China remains the largest bilateral creditor to Ghana, with the country's debt accumulating to $1.9 billion, a situation which is prompting calls for the need of government to take immediate steps to wean the economy of its dependence on China. However, the China-Africa Center says China's dealing with Ghana has solely been based on economic interest and not a debt trap, as being speculated by critics. Head of our Diplomatic Affairs Desk, Blessed Suga, has more in the following report.
For China-Africa cooperation has wrapped up in Beijing, with China's President Xi Jinping pledging additional financial aid of $50 billion United States dollars to African countries. The credit line is deemed crucial for Ghana, which is currently grappling with the sovereign debt crisis and looking forward to the likes of Beijing for more support.
We also value very, very much our relations with China. There have been strong relations for over 60 years. In fact, I think that we're one of the first countries in Africa to have established diplomatic relations with China. And ever since then, we have counted on you as one of our most reliable friends.
But there is growing scrutiny of China's economic assistance to Ghana. While critics lay claim to a possibility of a Chinese debt trap, the China-Africa Center, a civil group based in Accra, says the credit line could be an alternative or a complementary line to Ghana's bailout program with the International Monetary Fund.
It is about finding partners that understand our development journey, that are willing to commit and be a part of the solution that we are seeking for as a country. So if we find in those situations that China can play a part, then why not? We can engage China to build those kind of projects. So there's no iota of truth. In fact, the Ghana example, when we look at our total external debt as of 2022, about $30 billion. Out of the $30 billion, China's own in there is about $1.9 billion, which is about 6%. So if China owes about 6% of our total external debt, how then can we conclude that because of that 6%, and we are in debt crisis, therefore China is the cause of that? It cannot be.
China is currently supporting Ghana with its district's road improvement program DRIP, a usual trend of Beijing's investment in critical infrastructure. This, the Africa-China Center says, is necessary for Ghana and Africa's development.
China's engagement in Africa is purely economic interest. That is what China is doing. It's purely based on economic interest. And economic interest means that when money goes, money has to come back. So there's no way China will take their taxpayers' money and just dole it out to countries that they know cannot pay, and they confiscate their assets. To do what? To then resell those assets to get their money back? No. These are all projects that are viable, that they discuss at various levels. Africa's own agency are involved in the discussion. Sometimes some of the projects that are even discussed under debt trap diplomacy, you can see there's an element of Africa and European and Chinese companies all coming together to build those kind of projects.
In the years to come, China hopes to modernize Africa through its strategic partnership programs with Ghana and other nations across the continent.
Minister of Finance, Dr. Mohamed Amin Adam, has called on entrepreneurs to take advantage of the financial and technical support the government has committed to offer to maximize their potential of their businesses for growth and job creation. Speaking at the stakeholder sensitization on the SME Growth and Opportunity Program in Sunyani, he encouraged the youth also to support the growth of small and medium enterprises of entrepreneurs when employed. Precious Semevo has more.
In Ghana, SMEs account for 92% of existing companies, 85% of all manufacturing jobs, and employ about 70% of the working population. To better support SMEs with the potential for business expansion and job creation, The Ministry of Finance and Ministry of Trade and Industry have developed the SME Growth and Opportunity Program to offer targeted financial and technical support. Over 200 small businesses in the Bono region were exposed to how to source funds following presentations from the SME Go implementers, including Ghana Enterprises Agency, Exim Bank and Development Bank Ghana, at a stakeholder sensitization in Sunyani. Speaking on behalf of the sector ministers, Andrew Kujo Amexin, coordinator of the SME Go, said the government will continue to extend support to businesses to flourish.
Government is going to support GEA with an amount of 200 million for the high growth SMEs through the provision of small scale grants and loans to 2 years at highly subsidized rates. The Ghana Exim Bank will also be supported with an amount of 500 million Ghana cedis. Additionally, the Development Bank Ghana will commit a total of 1.2 billion Ghana cedis. And the same way, the IFC is also going to support this project with $400 million. To you, our businesses and our SME players, we encourage you to take advantage of this very important intervention to grow and expand your businesses. Government is willing and is ready to give you all the necessary support to achieve this objective.
He described as unfortunate the attitude of some youth towards the growth of businesses.
It is unfortunate that when you employ somebody, the person doesn't see that his or her future or his development depends on the success of your business. So what they intend doing is to rather come and rob you and collapse the business. And so you see that people don't put in their match. And our youth these days are so much centered on betting. And because of that, they don't even care about any trade at all that will develop them.
Like some entrepreneurs, Eugenia Doma Nobalanan of Doma's Freshly Organic Enterprise appealed for branding support.
I know of businesses that have good products but are not well branded in order to penetrate the market. And of late, branding is very expensive. So we plead that these businesses and opportunities that are coming up cover small scale businesses that are not well branded in order to help us promote our businesses wider into the country and even outside the country.
Precious.
Ghana Integrated Aluminium Development Corporation is confident of an increase in the production capacity of bauxite mining going forward. This comes after Parliament in July this year unanimously ratified a mining lease for the Ghana Bauxite Company, allowing it to mine bauxite at Awaso in the Guinea in Nyase Bekwai municipality of the Western North region. According to Senior Technical Manager at GIADEC, Dr. Kwabena Mensah, the move by Parliament will boost the bauxite mining space and explore more opportunities for Ghana. He spoke to Joy Business at a media engagement on the report of the Ghana Extractive Industry Transparency Initiative 2021-2022 report.
In bauxite, all bauxite deposits are held by GIADEC Trust for the government and the people of Ghana. So to ensure that they can meet the quantities and the volume that we seek for the integrated aluminium project, we've added on 2 more hills, the Afumba and the Boka hills, so that we will have enough resource to meet the new capacity that they are required to meet. And they are as well working on improved equipment, moving away from the traditional mining methods to sustainable mining means that will meet environmental requirements and other standards that are required of the GIADEC process. So it's a step, it's not a one-day occurrence. They are working judiciously to meet the new demands that's required of them, to make sure that they are mining sustainably. There's very, very, very clear efforts to go into sustainable mining of our bauxite resource, to reduce our environmental footprint and to meet all sorts of principles that are guided by GIADEC's laws and GIADEC's way of doing things. Significantly, the mining process itself is going to be improved upon using new methods that are already in play in the Amazon forest, for example, using the surface miner, training and bringing up the level of expertise and work.